Ladies and gentlemen, this is a political victory for Trump, although there are some issues with the ruling. But here, Yahoo News, judge says he's inclined to unseal part of Trump's search warrant affidavit. So the good thing is that a large part of it will be unsealed, but a lot of it will be redacted. And we'll get into why, and we'll get into the fact that this is a political stunt. It's nothing to do with the rule of law, but we'll read about this right now. This is Yahoo News. The federal judge in Florida who approved the warrant for the FBI to search former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate says he is inclined to partially unseal the affidavit that prosecutors used to secure it. At a court hearing in West Palm Beach, Florida on Thursday, U.S. magistrate judge ordered the Justice Department to file a redacted version of the affidavit by next Thursday and told prosecutors to be prepared to explain the rationale behind those redactions. So, multiple news organizations had asked the judge to unseal the affidavit detailing the probable cause on which the search warrant was based. Now, the interesting thing here is, and you can look, there's other articles on this, Fox News, Trump Mar-a-Lago, hearing in Florida underway on potential, well, that was 2 days ago. But here, New York Times, judge orders Justice Department to redact and release version of affidavit used to justify search warrant. So it's all over now. Here's the issue, and hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually almost at 199,000 subs, and that's because of you. We'll be over 200,000 very soon, and we're going to get way past 200,000. I appreciate your support. Become a member of this channel. And if you want to support my work, my Patreon is below. Hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel and the Stock Market Crash channel. That's on the homepage and the description and pinned comment. If you want to read my writing in The Hill, the Huffington Post, Salon, the Jerusalem Post, Federalist, other publications, go to hagoodman.com. Ladies and gentlemen, why is this a political stunt? We don't know. We still, if he committed a crime, okay, it's not difficult to indict a person if they actually committed a crime or if they are linked to a criminal act. If there's enough evidence to warrant an indictment. There was never enough evidence to warrant an indictment when they accused him of colluding with another country. He never colluded or worked with foreign intelligence officials. He was never installed by the Kremlin. So these are all the hysterical and apoplectic accusations leveled at him by Democrats who talk about democracy. Democracy now has been redefined into their almost always apoplectic but morally superior sensibilities. If they feel democracy is threatened, then we have to worry about that. So Trump is a menace to democracy. Democracy, of course, being redefined as whatever is good for the Democratic Party and whatever makes morally superior, highly educated liberal Democrats feel good about themselves. Because God forbid we have record highs in household median income in 2019. Yeah, I'm talking to you, millionaire Hollywood celebrity. What do you care about record highs in household median income? According to CNN and others in 2019. You can look at the economic data. You can go to the St. Louis Fed, their website. You can look at any economic data that you will see. We had the highest ever household median income on record in 2019. And we had the lowest since 1959 when they recorded poverty rates, the lowest poverty rate ever. What is there not to like about Trump? We have a much higher poverty rate now. We're in a recession, and we have a terrible geopolitical. We have terrible issues, nightmares in terms of geopolitics in Europe, and now we have China and Taiwan. And this is all taking place under the watch of mashed potato brains. So you mean to tell me that Biden is protecting democracy? You mean to tell me democracy entails a recession with crime soaring everywhere and like a breakdown in society on many levels? So you're going to have to just put your wonderful sensibilities. They feel Trump committed a crime with Stormy. They feel Trump committed a crime because the Steele dossier said he was in a Moscow hotel room. They feel, they truly believe he's guilty in Georgia for pressuring officials. They truly believe in New York that his tax returns or his businesses led to rampant criminality. They can't prove it, though. They have every single highly educated, wonderful, obsessed liberal Democrat attorney and prosecutor and, federal official or state official desperately trying to find something on Trump, but they can't do it. Now, James Comey said that, there was no intent. There was no intent to hide communication or transfer classified data or destroy government records. Although the Clinton intentionally did all those things on secret servers for 4 years. Could you imagine Trump with secret servers? Could you imagine? You can't transfer top secret and special access program intelligence. What did Clinton's team do? Go to Radio Shack and just plug her server into the Department of Defense servers and transfer data? It's not possible. It's not even possible from a cybersecurity perspective. But they were able to do so. It is a criminal act. But I want Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump 2024. Nobody will be happy. I pray every day for a Hillary Trump 2024. Hillary Clinton needs to run again. She needs to be the nominee again. I don't think surpassing mashed potato brains will be difficult in that primary, which is predetermined anyway. The person who becomes nominee, we know from the DNC emails, it's a complete racket. And then they don't even have a functioning primary. The Democrats cheated Bernie Sanders in 2016 and then 4 years later in Iowa again. They cheated Bernie Sanders throughout the entire primary in 2016 and then they did a number on him in Iowa in 2020. But anyway, Bernie Sanders loves to be cheated. That's what he's there for. To funnel left-leaning voters back into the Democratic Party. As, by the way, they're all upset now because Biden apparently turned his back on his climate change activism because, by the way, that leads to record highs in fossil fuels, which we'll get back to. So the genie is out of the bottle. But anyway, they don't know why he's being investigated. This is a problem. They are trying, the fact that we're waiting to unseal the affidavit and the search warrant, okay? The fact that we don't know why the Federal Bureau of Investigation went into Mar-a-Lago, we don't know. We can speculate, means that he's being set up. He's a former president who did not have private servers, who doesn't picture himself in videos and pictures, and doesn't have text messages showing clear violations of the law like Hunter. You would have to actually read Hunter's emails in the New York Post. But people don't on the left. Democrats don't. If you don't read the emails, see, this is the thing. They can't possibly admit they're wrong. If Trump had those emails, if Trump had private servers, if Trump had Lincoln Project, Liz Cheney foreign policy, I wouldn't vote for him. Democrats would vote for Trump if he was a Democrat. This is the little secret for Democrats that a dirty little secret they don't want anyone to know. Okay? They would vote for Trump if he was a Democrat. And if media didn't. The contempt for Trump is media driven. It is nothing to do with any of his policies. It may be a little bit to do with his personality and how he pushed the envelope on Twitter a bit. So, yeah, that's true, but media then overreacted, oh my God, and they sensationalized everything. It's not like Biden wasn't, look what Biden said to Charlemagne the God. Worse than anything Trump has ever said. But you can look, it's not, what his policies led to a record low in poverty and a record high in household median income. If you're like this edgy socialist that is so moral and just, you should love Trump. Just for his economic policies alone, and then the fact that he was against never-ending military conflict, which Cheney is for. That's what the Lincoln Project is all about. Democrats would love Trump if he wasn't if you remove the 6 years of hysterical and apoplectic and sensationalized media coverage that distorted the minds of the morally superior among us, they would love Trump. Could you imagine if Biden had Trump's presidential record on the economy, a great economy, and foreign policy, Doha agreement that Biden botched, but it was a May 1st, 2021 withdrawal. May 1st, not whenever Biden's incompetent administration decided. Anyway, hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Hit subscribe to the Stock Market Crash channel, and hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel. I'll be back in a couple of hours. So he'll get part of the affidavit. He'll find out he'll find out who the informant is almost certainly, even with the redacted information. But the fact that we don't know why he's being investigated says it all. If we don't know why he's being investigated, give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe to this channel.